Imagine waking up tomorrow in a world where money doesn't exist. No dollars. No credit cards. No Bitcoin. Nothing to spend, except time. In this world, everything you want, food, travel, clothes, shelter, even a cup of coffee, costs you not in dollars, but in minutes, of your life. Let that sink in for a moment. You walk into a store, see something you want, and instead of asking, how much does it cost? You ask, how much time will I lose for this? 1 hour for a movie ticket. 3 days for a luxury bag. 10 years for that $1 million mansion. Now, take a breath and ask yourself, would you still buy it? This world flips everything we know upside down. Because the truth is, we already trade time for money. Every job, every side hustle, every paycheck, is time converted into currency. But here's the difference. In this world, the illusion is gone. The cost is clear. The price is your life. And suddenly, every decision becomes personal. Do you really want to spend 2 weeks of your life for the newest iPhone? Is that overpriced coffee worth 45 minutes of your existence? Would you still work overtime if you knew you were sacrificing literal days from the end of your timeline? You see, money can be earned, saved, borrowed. But time? Time is non-refundable. Once it's gone, it's gone. So what if we live like that truth actually mattered? Think about your day today. Where did your hours go? Scrolling through strangers' lives online? Arguing with someone over something you won't remember next week? Waiting, worrying, wishing? Now ask yourself, what if those hours were your currency, and your balance is running out? Let's take it deeper. Imagine you had a clock on your wrist, counting down your life. Every transaction, every moment, every habit, slowly subtracting from that number. Would you spend more time with your family? Would you finally start that project you've been putting off? Would you cut off people who drain your time, like leeches feeding off your soul? Would you be more present in the little things, sunsets, deep conversations, laughter that makes your stomach hurt? In a world where time is currency, wasting it becomes the most expensive thing you could do. And yet, that's exactly what we do every single day. We spend our hours like we have an unlimited supply. We trade the present for promises of someday. We hoard stress, chase status, and forget that time is the only wealth that truly matters. Let me ask you something personal. If you could see the exact number of years, months, and days you had left, would your priorities change? Would you still chase likes, fame, or someone else's approval? Or would you chase meaning? Would you chase connection? Would you chase peace? Here's a radical idea. What if we started living today as if time was our currency? Because, spoiler alert, it already is. Every conversation you choose, every distraction you feed, every dream you delay, is a choice about how you spend your most limited asset. And unlike money, you don't know how much of it you have left. So maybe the real question isn't, how do I make more money? Maybe the real question is, am I spending my life wisely? Because at the end, when the clock runs out, no one's asking how rich you were. They're asking, were you fully alive while you were here? So, if time were your only currency, starting right now, what would you spend it on? Would you invest it in becoming who you truly are? Would you gift it to those who love you? Would you stop selling it to things that don't feed your soul? Time is running. Not in the background. Right now. This second. This breath. The only question left is, how will you spend it?